Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Morning Coffee with Mario. And let me just start off this show today with a warning. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid that in today's show, there will be some adult content. There might even be some harsh language.
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but during today's show, I may resort to saying things that I seldom say. I mean, I haven't said them in the last hour or so. But so I'm going to go saying those kinds of things, and you may find those things inflammatory. So I want to say if you have your children in the room, well, they should be in school any damn way or breastfeeding, one or the other.
Wow.
So anyway, so what can I say? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to acknowledge that audience. Welcome everyone from all our subsidiaries, YouTube. Let me just tell you, we've got YouTube, we've got Facebook, Twitter, we've got Twitch, we've got all these places, all the interactive chat, and we are so glad to see you. And I want to say that we are assisted this morning, as we always are, by our artificially intelligent assistant, Alexa. Alexa, say good morning.
Good morning.
Alexa, the others say good morning.
I pronounced that the other, but I'm always working on how I say things and I might not have it right.
Alexa, sing good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
See? Yeah, when you let them out their cage, you know. Anyway, I'm never alone because the person who helps fly this ship keeps this ship steady on the course. The man who's been here from the beginning, who's over there working 3 switchers. Ladies and gentlemen, the man that the ladies have nicknamed Sexual Chocolate, I give you Victor Allen.
Okay, I'm going to ask you one thing. First of all, greetings, good morning, and everything else. Go prove to me anywhere that you've seen that term in social media applied to me. If you could do that, I will believe you. But
Dave Victor's removed all evidence of the women calling him names.
Nobody
like Sexual Chocolate.
Nobody says it, man. No.
So I don't know.
No, I keep hoping.
I know I didn't call him Sexual Chocolate.
Thank you. Thank you.
But somebody called him Sexual Chocolate.
Yeah.
Who am I?
Yeah.
Who am I to deny?
Yeah, I feel
It's
you.
that kind of day, Vic.
Yeah,
It's that kind of day. How are you today?
Well, I thought we were going to have seat fillers.
I thought so too.
What's up?
I don't know what's up.
Wait a minute. Let me just do this. I've always said this, Mario. There's a alphabet that starts with an E. There's an alphabet that starts with a C. And they go effective communication. Effective. Have we been effectively communicated to? Okay. All right. All right. I'm just saying, sometimes.
Well, we will carry on.
Okay.
In fact, Alexa, rap.
Here we go. Lord.
Jackie Robinson, wearing jersey 42. His number was retired, but his stats just grew. His step across the color line was greater than the game. Baseball in America would never be the same.
What?
The highlights of his life were so vast and many, but his highest achievement must have been when he swayed public opinion to see that he was correct. All human beings deserve our respect.
Respect. Yeah, give it up for Alexa. Alexa rap. We got a bunch of stuff coming up today. We got a bunch of stuff. First of all, in this segment, in the opening, I gotta give you the update on me because I'm out there, and I gotta give you the update on Facebook dating. That's right. I've got 5 vital dating tips. 5 vital Facebook dating tips for older peoples. That's it. I've got that coming up. I got 5 vital Facebook dating tips for older peoples. And then in the news section, we're going to talk about Clarence Thomas. We'll say, Clarence, your woman, she's she's getting out there. You might have to do something. We're appealing to you. But meanwhile, we're going to laugh at you and talk about your ass. So if you want to enjoy making fun of Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, make sure you're there for the news section. How about you, Vic?
Oh, okay. I think I have one subject that's going to happen, and I don't think I'm going to get to the others because as of up until yesterday, middle afternoon, I was good and I had my subjects. But we're going to talk about Oscar history as the lead off with the Will Smith clap. That slap back at Chris Rock. That just is what I'm talking about. Just everybody just talking about it, okay? We're going to do that. I'm not sure if we're going to get to the other stuff. I will get to, hopefully, I'll just say her name is Vivian, and a historic kiss of color that was discovered about 5 years ago. And if we're lucky, I'll get into teen power, as teen power with challenges and crime are just saturating the East Coast, and it's turning into a epidemic. Teen power now. If I get to it. And then
you're going to announce some shit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, do you see what he just did? He announced some shit and said, if I get to it.
Right, if I get to it. I may not get to it. It's called the teaser.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, in other words,
it's like relationships.
Well, I believe people get lit up by certain subjects.
It is like relationships.
Right, and by the time you get there, you may not get there. It's all in my head.
Well, I can't wait, man. They calling it the slap that shocked America.
Yeah.
The stealth punch.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that. That'll be interesting.
Right.
And then, like I told you in the news segment, we're going to be really making fun of Clarence Thomas. Jenny's acting up, Clarence.
Right. Wait. First of all,
Jenny's acting up.
That's if you think Clarence thinks Jenny is acting up.
Well, he may not. Well,
he may not be.
That's part of the insult segment of today.
Right.
All right. Alexa, give me the birthday roundup.
Here's something I found on the web. According to immortalephemera.com, today's birthdays: Macklin Arbuckle in 1866, Cullen Landis in 1896, Frank McGlynn Jr. in 1904, Eddie Dean in 1907, Susan Cabot in 1927, and Vince Edwards in 1928.
I'm not sure I knew any of those people.
Right.
So, I don't know. Let's give you. Do we have a? Hey, the weather's crazy. That's why we're dressed like this. In Los Angeles, it's raining, and it's a cozy time. Alexa, what is the weather in View Park, California?
In View Park, California, there's an aerial flood advisory in effect until Monday, March 28, 11:30 a.m. The current weather is 58 degrees Fahrenheit with rain. Today's forecast has thunderstorms, with a high of 61 degrees and a low of 51 degrees.
All right, we'll give it up for...
All day, man.
I know it's just raining. I know no flood. How you got a flood?
And it's going to be doing that for most of the day, so it's going to be nonstop. Yeah.
Well, I want you guys to know that you got to get out there and do some dating. You got to do it. And I want you to know I, too, have been hit by the anti-dating bug. But that's really because of my age, because what I'm noticing is all the young people are out there because they've been locked up and they're horny enough to shaft a snake in a sandstorm. I'm just saying. Stuff is happening. People are getting... So I've been trying to get back out, Well, y'all, as y'all know, I had some health challenges, and one of the reasons you know that you're getting better is you start looking at women. See, that's what I knew. I was like not feeling good, not looking at women, and then I was rehabbing and getting better. And then one day, boom, I was looking at women. I still don't know what my sound effect. Anyway, I was looking So I decided to take a look around, and I want you to all to realize that there's this thing called Facebook dating. Now, a bunch of you don't know because you only go to Facebook on your computers, and Facebook dating is only available on the app. So you have to be on the app to do Facebook dating. Now, but it's free. It's free. So don't laugh. You can laugh, or else you can laugh. I'm going to tell you what I did, because I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you how to handle, because right now, this segment right now is I'm going to give you 5 vital Facebook dating tips for older peoples. Now, younger peoples, they don't need no help. But for the older peoples, y'all need some help. For one, if you don't have the Facebook app on your phone, you exactly what the problem we talking about. See,
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
If you ain't those, like a bunch of you are scrambling right now. Facebook app. And that's what happens as you get older, ladies and gentlemen. I want to explain to the young people, don't blame them. It's not, it will happen to you too. One day, you will stop trying to get laid. At that point in time, everything in your life becomes obsolete. Phone, car, everything just clothes, everything just changes. You start wearing fashions from 20 years ago, and that's what happens because you're not chasing ass. And women, you're not trying to give it up. It just happens one day. Now, if you're lucky, you, like me, you have a moment of epiphany that both raises your testosterone level and scares the shit out of you about dying. Then you get out there chasing ass. So one of the best ways to start out, especially those of you who have limited funds, is Facebook dating. But you cannot do Facebook dating. You cannot do it on your computer. You have to do it on your phone. Let me show you. If you go to the Facebook app and hit that menu button, you will see right there, I don't know if you can see it. See that heart? It says dating. And when you click that, you get to make a profile and start interacting. Now, as you know, I made a profile. Let me show you mine. Because I want you to see what I'm working with. So there's my profile.
Mac Daddy.
You know. But then, and I got 65. You see 65 right up there, right? 65. 65, okay? And I got some other pictures. Let me see. Let them see what I look like waking up. You know, there's different angles you should learn to see me by. Like, this is one of them.
You know what? That's just wrong. Okay.
This is another angle you should learn to see me from.
Wow. Okay.
But I'm just saying. So anyway, that's my face. So let me tell you the 5, because this happens, okay? The first thing I want you guys to understand is that as for all you older peoples, you have to understand that I know many of you have been spending time trying to elevate yourself, develop a better consciousness for dating. And therefore you have, you've changed. You're now treating your body as the temple that it never was, and you're not fucking.
What?
I mean, nothing. So now here's the thing. So now that you got on Facebook dating, you have to change your philosophy, because the first thing you got to recognize, Vic, you got to go back to juggling. I know you've been trying to focus on one person at a time. But once you enter the online dating world, that does not work well. If you go investigate one person, spend 2-3 weeks getting to know them, they're not right, you'll never get anywhere. You basically got to go in there and just initiate conversation with a bunch of people. So what happens is in Facebook dating, they give you a bunch of suggestions. You either give them a heart or a X, and you learn just to have fast fingers, just start flying X, 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 heart, X, X, X. Now, first, the whole point is you're too picky. You're overthinking it. You're overthinking it. You got to pretend you're 30, like when you would just do anything almost. You had to have a reason not to. Okay? You got to think like that because you got to juggle. See? So the first thing you got to do is when you get in Facebook dating, you got to try to heart 50 people. First night, get your drink, roll a joint, whatever you need, fire up an incense, little fragrant candle. And then you got to go through Facebook dating and try to heart 50 people. Stay on there till you've hearted 50 people. And for some of us, it may take longer or less.
50. How many?
50, Vic.
Let me ask you something. How long does it take you to heart 50 people?
I stayed up all night. It was... But first of all, let me let you understand. So let me bring you back to the old days. I don't know about you, but back in the days when you were dating, you had a ratio of success. That means how many people you had to talk to find someone of significant interest. So for me, it was essentially about 1 out of 5. That meant that if I met 5 women, I would like 1. Essentially, if I met 5 women, there were just 2 off the top. Just no, not gonna work. Then there'd be like 2 maybes, and it'd be like 1. And maybe sometimes worse than that, it might be 1 woman out of 7. I'd have to meet 7. Some of y'all were not choosy. You were like every other one. You meet them, they're your girlfriend. But Vic, I don't know about Vic. Do you know your ratio?
No, man.
Because you was hoeing too. Vic was hoeing.
No, you see, so I thought we were talking about the apps.
That's what we are. We talking about the apps.
Wait. Let me just make sure that I understand this now. Do you believe that you're imparting this education to women who are approached all the time?
Women and men, old peoples. Those of us suffering from vaginal dryness or erectile dysfunction. I'm speaking to you specifically, and everybody on down.
Right. So everybody
if
else.
You got ED or VD.
So you're literally going. This is the problem, concern, issue dating hour.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. I've been doing this.
Okay.
I've been doing Facebook dating. I'm telling you, I've been binging. It got me off of Netflix. I've been on Facebook dating because Facebook was throwing back people to me for free. So, Vic, so first I was overthinking it, but then you got to go hard. So, essentially, about 30 women reached out to me.
See, that's what people want to hear.
30. Now, when I say reached out, I like them, and then they get the little heart, says, oh, he liked you. And then they can respond with a like. And I don't know how many I hit because I was hitting, I told you. You got to hit a bunch of them because it's a different day. You got to get back to juggling. You have to, and you have now, and I'm doing it in a respectful, courteous way. In other words, I'm hearting people because you can't go through them one at a time, okay? Because some of them are not going to respond, some of them are going to go shoot. You got to do volume in the beginning. So you heart a bunch come. Now, out of the first 20, I could tell you, I really got conversation out of really where we liked each other, kind of like out of 2. Okay, but after 3 days, I now have a core group of like 5 that I'm communicating with. 5. In fact, this started this morning with like hellos and pictures from women in bed. I'm serious. That's why I can't put it down. I was on the toilet this morning. I can't put it down. I'm getting so, and I'm just being. And let me tell you something. I'm just being friendly. I'm telling them, I'm 65, retired. I'm looking for friendship or potentially a long-term relationship, because I am. But I recognize you have to go through. You can't just, see, you say you want a long-term relationship, you just don't step into that. It's like not one-size-fits-all kind of shit.
Right.
So you need to date some people.
Let me ask you something. Has any woman asked you, do you have any fetishes?
No, but I have been shown some stuff.
I'm just saying.
I've shown some stuff. And it's interesting how they show you. Some just show you and other ones act like they didn't know they were showing you. Oh, here, look at my phone right next to my ass. Or take a look at my new phone right here between the twins. That's like, so they try to, I'm like, okay, I know what you're doing.
Okay.
Some of y'all are shy, but you want to flash the twins. And if some of them, believe it or not, are flashing their money. Like, I've met a few women that are very intelligent business women types, and we started talking about cryptocurrency. They flashed some receipts at me. Vic, can you believe that?
Yeah, that I can.
They have flashed some receipts at me.
Okay, now let me just see. I have to inquire.
So you got to juggle. That's the first one.
Well, let me get to the part where the people who are really interested are going. Tell me the things that don't work with the ones that's reaching out to you.
Well, how would I know? I don't know what doesn't work. I'm just being real, and it seems to be working. And, I'm kind of acting damn fool.
Well,
that's why I'm trying to tell you the stuff. Okay, let me tell you what I do. When you meet them on Facebook dating, the app does very little, and they don't get to see your Facebook profile. You have to hit a button for them to get your Facebook profile. So everybody asks you to go over to WhatsApp or Telegram. So I learned that quickly, so I have that now. So I go over there, and when they come over to WhatsApp or when I set them up or they give me their number for WhatsApp, I send everybody a video saying, hi, so-and-so, nice to meet you. I'm Mario, looking forward to, So I send everybody a video and a picture, a personal video and a picture for everybody. And maybe that helps. But so I've been getting a bunch of people, and what's interesting, they are a rainbow coalition. Okay, now now here's the thing. I don't know why, but mine are predominantly of the younger persuasion, and I don't know why. And that's and I say that, remember, all I do is heart, right? All you do is heart or X, right? And then they get a notice that you hearted them, or they get to look through and heart or X. Even I find it hard to believe that Facebook would suggest me to any of these people, but it's so when you end up with a match, then that means they at least hearted you back. Well, almost all of my matches are under 40. They're all in their 30s. Now, what's a trip is the ones that look mature are like 36. And single.
Okay.
But I just want you to know, because I want you to know, because I wasn't trying.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to get these young babes. I wasn't trying. I'm not saying there's anything against young babes. I'm just saying I was not out there chasing young babes. But this is what I'm getting on Facebook dating. Okay?
So questions like, if women were asking you questions, it'd be different questions. Men go like this. Rate like great looking, beautiful, fine.
Oh,
okay.
It's wonderful.
Okay.
It's wonderful. Now, let me just say this. Wonderful and it's wonderful and been average too. Okay, right. First of all, the number one question that I get asked is, what are your hobbies?
Okay.
Believe it or not, everybody wants to know what your hobbies are. They want to know what your hobbies are. So they want to know, what are your hobbies?
So, let me say, do you think what's happening here is that you just got people who have been coming up dating pre-social media or pre-dating app, and they just have a hard time adjusting to what they were used to for, say, 30 years or 35 or 40 years?
I mean, our personal friends, yeah.
Yeah.
But online, no.
No, online, there's a true adaptation.
Yeah, no. Online, I'm 65, and they're like, yeah. You look good. You look good.
Yeah.
I'm 65. They're going, yeah. You look good. I'm 65.
Right.
Yeah, I got that. You look good.
So what is that?
You look good.
So were you taught, Mario, that when you got to a certain age, no matter whether you're single or not, at this age, you're not going to be wanted because you're shocked by it? Or has it always existed that women said, we find attractive single men who are older attractive?
I wonder, and I think we're going to find out. I'm saying, first of all, understand, unequivocally, Facebook dating has been a great experience. 1, 2, it already gets you to binge, okay? Okay, so you'll stay up all night. 3, you need to juggle. You got to juggle. That means you have to have multiple conversations with people just to get to. You have to act like you're actually in your early 20s. So you have to date a bunch of people. You have to converse with a bunch of people. Like in one night, I was chatting with 2 different people, got done chatting, and another one hit me up immediately. So I was up then with another one, then another one. So I was chatting like to 5 women overnight. And I'm not trying to run women. You have to understand that.
Really?
I'm not. Okay, listen. I'm being friendly. I'm telling everybody I'm dating. You have to get to know them. And you can't do that one at a time. I'm telling you. You got to get to know them. So you have to chat. And since chatting is actually dating,
right,
in a way, online dating is chatting, and you got to chat with a bunch of people to sort through the people. You just got to. And if you're not doing that, it's not efficient. So you got to juggle. I don't care if you've been learning all this time to settle down. It doesn't make any difference. You can't find anybody that way. You need to initiate hearts to like 50 people the first night. And then of the people that come back, you'll see. You'll sort through them by their attitudes. Some want you to talk to them. Some come talking to you. Little things like that, which we notice. You know, some women, I remember when it had me reminiscing, Vic. I remember when one of my buddies used to say, women got to have a rap too. And if you say hi to them and they come with nothing, maybe they're not, you need to just move on.
Right.
But women need to have a rap too. And I can tell you that because this morning I had like 5 different wake up greetings. 2 had pictures. No. 3 had pictures.
Right.
One of the pictures was from the bed with the sheets pulled up to the chin, going, "Good morning."
You know what? You know what?
Good morning.
Maybe you should do more role play.
Good morning.
All right. Oh, Lord.
I'm just saying, what works for you?
Hey, I think, and honestly, Mario, I think it's an experience you're having because a lot of the female friends I know, it's probably why Facebook said, let's just go on and make this dating app because they were getting hit anyway hard.
I like it.
The difference is they just don't have to go through Messenger, which is where everybody tries to
Yeah, man,
congregate.
go on and do some dating. You got to, okay, let me get to I had 5 vital, I don't know what I had. See, I lost my mind. Stayed up. Look at these babes, okay? One of the things, I'm noticing, remember you're going to end up, stop. Oh, Lord, you're going to end up recycling some of your old conversations, okay? You're going to trip. I found myself having to go say things like, well, I'm just dating right now. When was the last time you said that one to somebody?
Wow.
Hey, wow. I'm just dating right now.
Right.
When was the last time you said that to somebody?
Wow.
I'm just trying to date people, meet people, and, take it from there. That's a legitimate thing. And that's what I said, because I'm not trying to lie. Okay, so you got to recycle old statements. These are old statements of mine that women hated back then.
Wow.
They are. They just ones you can remember some, like when you would tell people like, well, I'm not really settled down with you. We're just talking here.
Right.
So think how that goes online, because some of these women come at you, baby, I'm looking at you. I think I could have your baby.
So let me ask you this. Do you get to archive your content or does it just go away?
You get to archive it.
Okay.
You need it, save it for late night, save you $10. Used to go to Pornhub, now you can go to your old conversations. Okay?
You know what?
Okay, I'm just telling you. So now the other thing, so that's 2. You got to juggle, number 1. 2, remember to recycle old statements from your past, ones that women probably hated. 3, go on a lot of dates. Go on a lot of dates. Now what I mean by that, these dates are chats. So, and just think about what you saving in gas. You saving stuff in gas. You staying at home, drinking some Manischewitz Cream White Concord, and going on dates, not buying that gas, and, it's saving money. You may end up with phone sex. So go on a lot of dates. You got to chat with people. It's safe. You're not doing nothing. Okay, number 4. choose wisely for your rotation. Choose wisely for your rotation. Because you're going to be activating you're going to be activating your inner hoe. See, a lot of you have had the inner hoe turned off for years, some of you decades, but we're going to reactivate your inner hoe so that you can at least act inviting to the people you want to connect with. I know you've been spending years trying to be unattractive, but now's the time to recycle your inner hoe, and you're going to get out there and meet people because you need to heart 50 people and get them chatting to you so that you can go through them and chat and find out if you want to talk around. Now, that leads us to the fifth piece of advice that I have. And the fifth piece of advice is this, and it's very important. Just don't fuck them, okay? You just don't go. See, when I say recycle your inner hoe, I'm not saying act on it. We don't need a bunch of old people hitting the streets to be promiscuous. It's not. So don't fuck everybody. You're just trying to have conversations. You just calm down. Calm down.
Wait a minute.
You're just trying to have conversations with a bunch of people. You can't fuck all of them because you're just going to be causing you the same problems you had back at 27, and you don't want to go there. Don't do it.
Are you talking to senile people?
I'm talking to all y'all
Okay,
over 30.
you doing.
Don't fuck them, for Jesus Christ. When you get
God.
online and start, you coming out of COVID, you here next thing you know, you sleeping with 3 or 4, then you meet 2 you want to really talk to.
Well, you know what?
You can't just not do this, not repeat
What?
the same mistakes we did before.
I got to keep it real because you're keeping it real, and you did warn people.
Stop.
I'm gonna be using language. Mario said that. I'll be using language. You can't take it because the language in dating is extra anyway. So let's not pretend that people not talking like that.
Well, not the older peoples.
Wait a minute. How
The
do
older
you know?
peoples, they kind of forgot. They kind of forgot what it's like.
No, not all. Don't put them in a group. You're putting a certain group in there. There's some active.
If you've been hanging out at Applebee's on Friday,
see,
some of y'all hanging out at Applebee's. I know, but I just want you to know, I say, and then you'll come out as a shocker. Applebee's is not the place.
Wait.
But I know you think Applebee's is the place.
How did
But
you how did you come up with Applebee's?
I'm just saying, because you see him dressed up heading over to Applebee's.
Okay, I'm going to say something. Please don't cross the line here. People get better love from church, right?
They do.
All right.
And church is a good place to meet ladies. That's where the freaks are. Even though one thing good about the church women, usually when you get one, that's yours. Now, I don't know about the church men, ladies.
Stop.
So you have to be on your own. I heard they a little gay, too.
Whoa. But don't email me. Email him.
I'm saying I got nothing with gay men. Just be upfront with whatever you are.
They're not.
Don't be on the down low with shit. See, I let them all know. Okay, one thing, Vic, on dating,
Right.
I let them know what I do quickly, which makes a bunch of them go away. They don't like the weed. I sent them the Facebook profile, so some of the women don't like the weed. And it's because I got multiculturals. I got a bunch of sisters, and I got the Latinas, and the latest things, I got all these Asians because I was looking at Asians, I guess, 'cause I had never dated any Asians. So I was looking at Asians, wondering about Asians. Nothing wrong with sisters. I love Latina. I just was looking at Asians. Don't give me a bunch of shit. Jeez.
Wait a minute.
So
wait a minute. Don't cringe.
now I've got a bunch of Asians hitting me up, and the Asians are different. I'm telling you.
See, you have to do things. I don't want you to
They're
cringe.
different. Every culture is a little different. The
Right.
Asian women that are hitting me up, which are primarily young business women.
Right.
It's kind of a trip. They're kind of young business women, and they're hitting me up, and it's a new cultural experience for me.
Yes, it is.
It's new.
That you know what? That I can verify and validate. It is for him. He's not that.
Some
cat.
of you been dating Asians all along. Mm-hmm. Some of you been dating them, and I'm looking at them because physically it's different. They're like it's little butt, long legs.
But Mario.
But some of them are exercising their butts, and then the Asian women be trying to show you their butts in a way that's like all like understated. Like,
But Mar, you should give them.
they still showing you ass. I'm like, you still showing ass. He, so funny.
You should give them that you have a cultural background that's connected to that ancestor.
I told him my mama was half Chinese.
Right. So it makes sense.
And I showed them a picture.
Yeah. Wong.
And they still got more confused. They are confused. You can't just say that and expect cultures to come together. Cultures, that's the issue. That's probably why I've never dated Asian women, because it's more of a cultural gap. But I can say that today is less of a gap. These young,
And let me just say this.
these young Korean women are something else. I'm just telling you.
Well, and here's the other thing.
I'm getting Japanese, Koreans.
And you're not really hanging out. Because a lot of people are already.
Okay, I'm on Facebook dating, and all you got to do is, like I said, go through and look at people and go X or heart, X or heart, X or heart. Okay? And then let it flow.
Right.
And mine is, I'm telling you, I woke up with like 5 different messages this morning. Man, that's kind of good.
Well, I'm going to tell you this.
I could kind of kept me in the shower too long.
I'll take this type of report over politics any day. If you want to continue this on as a weekly series,
I'm going to give you guys every week
I'll
update.
I'll forego my session just to go through.
Look at these wonderful, man. You got to see this girl picture.
I have to. I have no other. This is interesting to me. And I hope you do a lot more educational. Wait a minute, let me just say this. What age do you think is best as a minimum? 45 and up, 50, 55 and up?
Mentally or what?
Well, you're addressing that group, and you
mentally or what?
Mentally.
Okay, mentally 45 and up for me, but
there you go. All right.
Check it out. That's because a lot of reasons I feel more compatible, but it's different when you have women that are in their 30s coming after you, especially their later 30s, because they're thinking security, settle down.
Right.
Can they get 20 years out of you? They just want that man juice.
Right.
They just want that man juice.
15
cc's.
I'm not saying.
So
I'll let you have that one, bro.
But so, this morning, like, here I'm going to the gym, and they send you like these body pictures.
See,
don't have a good day, have a great day. That's like one, okay? I can't show you the pictures. And the other one is, you share your happiness with me, and I share you mine. And that's one of the business women, and she shows me her morning mining receipts for cryptocurrency. See, the business women want to talk money stuff with you. You can't help it. They're sharing their crypto. I'm like, I don't know crypto like that. Oh, let me show you what I'm doing. Okay, here, look at all my money. No shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, you could drive and pay for dinner. Damn.
Right.
But anyway, that's what I'm saying. You meet them on there, and so they say, oh, you look great today. You are a joy. You share your happiness with me, and I share mine with you. And here's her receipts. Fine ass. Fine.
See, going through
fine
it.
Ass.
This is what I said.
Fine ass.
And that's one of the number 1 or 2 subjects that leads in, whether you're dating or not.
Fine ass.
Okay.
Here's a
Inquiring
new
about
one.
Crypto has been like number 1 or number 2.
That's all of that, man. Like 40, 50. Your hair is so handsome, darling. Oh, dear. I sent her back a video. So I'm getting ready for my show. Oh, dear. Reply me when you are not busy. Then sends me a cute selfie pic. Man, I'm like.
You're a man.
I'm like, okay.
I mean,
so my point being, you go to Facebook dating, try to heart at least 50 people the first time. When the people respond, push yourself to have conversations with everybody. And it will take up a significant time of your day, which I think you'll find to be wonderful. Absolutely wonderful and entertaining. Right. I did not expect to be so entertained. I have to admit. I'm old.
Thumbs up, man.
And I didn't know. I had forgotten the joys of chasing ass. And now that I have to try to rekindle the energy. People say you can call it something else, but no, you need to chase ass.
Right.
You need to.
But also they're chasing your ass.
Well, I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess so, and I'm not that difficult
Right.
to catch, obviously.
Right, but see, they got to chase.
Yeah, but I am talking to everybody in a courteous way,
Right.
trying to get to know them.
Right.
You can't just judge it by pictures. See, you get a picture, and then by the time you get the next group of pictures, they look different.
Right.
So you can't do it like that. You have to really try to meet the people, chat with them online for a period of time, and that's why you need to juggle. So you need to be chatting with 5 to 10 people, just like you were 18 to 27, and that's the way to do it. Get in there and chat and mix it up, share your picture, your profile, talk it up a little bit, and then do some Facebook dating. All right.
He's going down soon. He's going down.
Man, look at this too long. Big
I
was
tried-
too long.
What did I tell you?
Too long because, you were big was like, do that dating stuff. I said, I don't want to do the dating stuff.
See? So I'm letting you
I didn't
guys-
want to do the dating stuff.
I can only probably cover one good subject here because I was looking at the
No,
clock.
we got time.
No,
we got
no,
time.
no,
Why you
no.
going to use the time?
No, man.
Well,
We're disciplined. Gotta be
No,
on
we
discipline.
undisciplined.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
We got seduced by the force.
No.
The ladies online had me. And you know what? It's good at my age to be stimulated by women. Because you spend some time not being stimulated by women, you're like, please, stimulate me.
Right.
And so when you get some stimulation, you get that blood flow,
Playing from Mario's iPad. 4.
3. We're going to come right back with Victor Allen's Ethos. If you know what that is, we got something special for you. Coming up next, Victor Allen's Ethos.
Off, kicking on back. Late night, staying up, writing these raps. Hang off in the summertime, soaking up the sun. Now I'm jet black, yeah, I think I got enough. Off the tops, flip flops, like pink so soft, small braids, Kool-Aid, melon in the shade. Cute boys, first jobs, divas being snobs. Telephone, internet, computer, got my lap. Barbecues, pool parties, overnight stays. Little drinking, little kissing, playing these games. Boys trying to back him, then the next day brag him, but you didn't want to kiss him cause he had that dragon. Laughing to your pee, hoping homies don't see. Cut a little grass for some gas money. Chilling at the malls, getting sticky with the paws. You did it for the rush like a rebel with no cause. Rebel with no cause, rebel with no cause. You want attention, said you looking for applause. See, we were kids, the laws didn't have a clause. It was the summertime to us, it had no flaws. Rebel with no cause, rebel with no cause. You want attention, said you looking for applause. See, we were kids, the laws didn't have a clause. It was the summertime to had no flaws.
I don't want to. Sight, sound, of body heat. Real deep.
Posted at the hoop court 3 straight hours, white mini skirt with the airbrush flowers. We went to cheer the lads and they appreciated that. And you would almost die when he let you wear his cap. You might have told a lie and abbreviated facts if you came home late and were accused of being baked. Me, I didn't smoke, no, mama, I swear. She's only gonna judge me and you know it ain't fair. Trips to the beauty shop, keeping fresh hair. Blowing $80 at the damn state fair. Beach body surfing with the abs looking perfect. Hitting all the clubs, getting love on the surface. From ice cream cones to the Starbucks stones to your new best friend to your breakup song. They all play out like your favorite days. We love the summertime and it ain't gonna change. Rebel with no cause, rebel with no cause. You want attention, so you looking for applause. See, we were kids, the laws didn't have a clause. It was the summertime to us, it had no flaws. Rebel with no cause, rebel with no cause. You want attention, so you looking for applause. See, we were kids, the laws didn't have a clause. It was the summertime to had no flaws.
Everybody's out of body heat. Give it up to Damien. What's happening, man? What's up? Here come that ethos.